here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
versus Thor. Which one of those four matchups jumps out at you?
You know what, John, I myself am really excited to see Ray Figure take on Black Panther. But to see two divers come together like Martin Missauer and Matt Cody, I'm so excited because we've got a lot of skill sets there, but not necessarily are one of them known for, absolutely having one racing, skill. Like I said before, we're not dealing with one-trick ponies. So this is also the first time that they get to feel out the track since somebody has worked on it. Yesterday during practice,
Elders past and present, we extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this edition of Monster Jam Trackside. So, welcome to Acorn Stadium, welcome to Sydney, Australia, and welcome to Monster Jam. see, like we talked about earlier, they are facing opposite directions on center pond. Once they are given the cue, they will fire those trucks and they will make their way to their respective starting lines, which means that they will not be able to see each other once the light goes green and the race begins. Sometimes that'll give the drivers a little bit of extra anxiety as they are getting ready to kick off because they don't know how good of a jump their opponent got off the starting line. Let the mind games begin as they approach their maybe that influenced the race just a bit. I'm not 100% sure from here, but either way, his crew is going to look at that Monster Jam truck, and now they have plenty of time to do it. Meanwhile, here comes your final pair of round number one. Up first, Chelsea Van Clean and Toluca. And her opponent, Miranda Kozan, Thor. This was the matchup I was most interested in seeing. We're about to get underway. Let's go.
Before she was able to make it over to her starting line, that doesn't necessarily mean that she will not be able to compete. Of course, the Monster Jam officials will give her every opportunity. And now you can see her crew chief, Ashley Conlon, making her way out to the pod. And yes, and see if she can help her get fired with a chance to advance to the Monster Jam Racing Finals on the line. You know that they're talking about every possible outcome. You can see some of the recovery team now has hit the track in their golf carts. Let's catch up with Keaton Stewart as they ride on scene.
You know what, John, it's never been a recovery singing, even just out here at the starting line, you know what, we had our focus on Ashley, of course, and, you know, the two crew chiefs that are in the finals, we've always had our eye on, but it was early on when those two trucks lined up that I saw some chatter between Ashley Conlon as well as the tech officials here. So I don't even know what the issue is yet, but you all saw Ashley Conlon run out onto the track. That's the dedication that we need and have behind our technicians. Ashley Conlon is a Monster Jam University graduate, and she's worked on multiple trucks. Some of them may be familiar with Cynthia Gauthier, who piloted Lucas Oil. She is a skilled crew chief, so I know that she's going to get in and diagnose that as quickly as possible. We're going to find out exactly what it means for her to return to the competition, and we may have to adjust that finals, but I know right now as a team, as a competitor, Miranda Kozak is definitely hoping that we're able to diagnose and figure out that problem. As soon as I know, I will let you Monster Jam fans know exactly what's going on with that Monster Jam truck Thor.
Well, Keaton, I've got some unfortunate news for all the Thor fans. Thank you for all of that insight. But you can see now the loader has hit the track, and that is never good news. That means that they cannot refire that Monster Jam truck. They have done everything that they possibly can. They gave her all the time that they possibly could, but she is going to get hooked, and she is going to get towed back to the crash zone. I'm being told that we will bring back El Toro Loco. So Chelsea Van Cleave is going to get another opportunity here in Monster Jam Racing. That's how it works sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. What is the misfortune of another driver is great fortune for their competitors. So now, Chelsea Van Cleave and El Toro Loco will get a chance to take on Gravedigger and possibly advance to the finals.
Is that voice working?
Right, because
Time, you can see Chelsea Van Cleave making her way to the center pod, and she will have a second chance in life here in Monster Jam Racing. So let's get back into it with our two competitors. It's Gravedigger versus El Toro Loco. We've got two of those amber lights illuminated on either side of the 50-yard line. We're looking for four across the board. Once they get on their starting lines, let's go green! Chelsea Van Cleave gave the most of that second opportunity, but at the end of the day, it was too much Bentley, too much Gravedigger, as he will take the win. You can see now he is facing off with that big shark. It is Megalodon versus Gravedigger in the Monster Jam Racing Finals.
Sydney, are you ready to meet your final contenders?
Coming up first, racing out of the left lane from Maumee, Ohio, Charlie Pumpkin Megalodon. And his opponent in the right lane from Williamsport, Maryland, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. The first 8 points towards the overall event championship are on the line right here, right now. Your Monster Jam Racing winner will be crowned.
Sydney, that race was too close to call. We gotta go to our official replay to find out which one of these Monster Jam drivers was the first driver to cross that finish line. Take a look at the video board. We got the replay right now happening. Take a look. Our officials will let us know exactly who the winner is. The first to claim 8 points here in our event today. I just got word your winner is Charlie Pumpkin in Megalodon.
What a win! What a race! Matt Cody simply pushing it to the limits. Gravedigger will wind up on its side, but Megalodon gets the park right back in the pit stall, and Charlie Pumpkin gets yet another win here in Australia. Of course, he was your racing winner last weekend in Melbourne in the first event on Saturday afternoon. He takes yet another racing competition win. The 36-year veteran is your racing winner, Sydney, Australia. Let's hear it for Charlie Pumpkin Megalodon.
A big congratulations to Charlie Pumpkin taking the first 8 points, but what was in no easy battle in the racing competition. Charlie, you're starting off strong. How do you feel?
I feel really good coming out here. Hey, the track racing, you know, I call them skeptics. You never know if it's going to actually hook up or if it's going to slide. So it takes a lot of steps getting around here, man. Like hats off to all the other racers. But hey, in the end, I'll take it. We're just gaining our momentum here. We came on, you know, 2 overall last weekend. We're going to go for another overall this weekend. Are you guys happy? Are we getting loud out here? Are we having fun?
You hear the roar of the Sydney fans, and of course, we're going to be congratulated by our competitors. But you're right. I mean, we are just getting started. We're going to move next into the Kmart Skills Competition. Now, this is where we hand over the scoring to our Monster Jam fans. What is something you want all of them to keep an eye out for in that competition?
That's just it. Make sure you look for all the technical moves and make sure you vote. Make sure you get out there and vote because it's up to you to decide who wins. That's the great thing about this. It's you, our Monster Jam fans here tonight, deciding on who wins this thing. So yeah, watch the skill. You know, you want to watch the technical things. You never know what anyone's going to do out here. You never know what's going to happen. That's what's great about it. And most of all, get down!
With one competition, Megalodon out to an early lead. Charlie Pumpkin's at 8 points, and that means Gravedigger will get 7 points for finishing in second place. After that, we've got a time 1 attempt to execute a show-stopping donut or 2 attempts at a 2-wheel maneuver. Some of the tricks you might see are, of course, a donut, maybe a sky wheelie, maybe a nose wheelie, maybe a moonwalk, maybe a bicycle, maybe something that you have never seen before. But your opinion is the only one that matters, and to find out more about it, let's go over to Keith Stewart for JudgesZone.com.
Thanks, John. You are absolutely right. Here in the Kmart Skills when that 20-second clock is started, you'll want to lock in your scores and click submit. Remember, we're giving you the power to choose not only who wins this competition, but who will be our overall event championship as well. Remember, that code is going to be SYD. If you've got your smartphone, then that's all you need to become an official judge here today. But Sydney, you keep up that energy and keep up that volume when I ask you, who's ready for the Kmart Skills Challenge? for Bernard Black in The Amazing Spider-Man.
The maneuver that you just had the opportunity to see on replay moments ago was the highlight for me. His first attempt also good as he backs out of the race ramp for the sky wheelie into that little hop along, and then he is able to get great vertical position and truck control. Let's see if it was enough. Thor with the top spot right now. The score for The Amazing Spider-Man is... It is a good score, but not quite enough. 7.688. Second place, score to beat, still with Thor. Coming up next, it's Barry Musauer, Black Panther. Musauer, of course, a two-time Guinness World Record holder for doing donuts in a Monster Jam truck. Will he go for the donuts here, or will he stick with the two-wheel maneuvers? Let's find out. A move that has certainly come automatic for Rory Musauer, that slack wheelie, but he could not get that one to stick in his first attempt. It just gives you an idea of how tricky that truck is right now. Then he goes old school, gets the biggest air that we have seen so far here today. Will that be enough, though, to give him the top spot? And will not. 6.648, that's holding up for third place for now. Four trucks down, four more still to come, and right now, Thor better than everybody else. A percentage points above The Amazing Spider-Man. Black Panther will jump into third place and push El Toro Loco down into fourth. Here comes Matt Cody. swipe up on that BKT tire after that run. He is just living on those front two BKT tires. Speaking of, you can see, there's the highlight for me right there, the second attempt, using the backflip ramp to his advantage. It's a great vertical position, great balance. Will it be enough for the top spot? Let's find out. First, with the score to beat, Thor 7.888. The score for Gravedigger is more than enough for that man right there. 9.202. New leader, Gravedigger. Cody pulled out all the stops in that one, and he is able to take over the top spot now in your eyes at judgeszone.com. But we still have more competitors coming your way here in the K1 Skills Challenge. Up next, we'll see over in the right there, Iron Man. Check out the slow motion replay right there. It's a big air off of the race ramp. Being creative, we saw that it worked earlier in the competition for Bernard Light and the Amazing Spider-Man. This time, Iron Man taking to the sky. Will it be enough though to give him the top spot? Let's find out. 6.124, not nearly enough. Your score to beat will continue to belong to Gravedigger. Coming up next, he's looking to make it 2 wins in a row. It's Charlie Bucket, Megalodon. 2. Will he do it? Let's see. Gravedigger right now in your top spot, 9.202. The score for Megalodon is... Late in the game, we have a new leader, Charlie Pumpkin, Megalodon, 9.537. Here comes your final competitor, it's the Blake Ranger, Max D! down to Max D and Megalodon, the final two competitors here in this competition. Of course, Megalodon holding your score to beat, and it is a big score. But Blake Ranger doing everything he possibly can during that run to overtake the big shark. Will he do it? He is dealing with a big number, 9.537. The score for Max D is... not enough! Your winner, once again, Charlie Pumpkin Megalodon!
Difficult moves in Monster Jam in the King Arts Skills Challenge, where you can pull up the crazy bicycle for these fans. I mean, did you have that move as your second move for the fans? What was up with the agenda?
You always have to watch it and see what everyone else is doing and kind of gauge yourself, because you never know with the conditions if they're going to be hanging them. And so I told Woody,
Now let me tell you guys something about our freestyle motocross team. These riders feed off of your energy. That means the louder we get, the crazier these tear downs will go. Now I know we almost got a packed house in here, so I got the most faith in all of you Monster Jam fans. We're gonna watch as these riders fly from one side of the arena to the other. And what I want you to do is when we see a rider reach the top of the takeoff ramp, that's when I want you to get loud. Y'all been pretty loud so far, but it's time for freestyle motocross. So I want you guys to get ready as we've got our riders just warming up in the freestyle motocross competition. When you see that rider hit the top of the ramp, you're gonna know what to do. And Sydney, I'm gonna need you to get loud.
each one of these riders is going to have one attempt and one attempt only to wow you with their best trick. And just like you do the Monster Jam trucks, you're going to score the trick over at judgeszone.com. So who's ready for the best trick competition? Coming up first, here it is, Cam Sinclair!
Keep up that volume for Cam Sinclair. His best trick. First to go in the competition. Give it up for him. I always say that first rider has one of the toughest jobs, but right now that tough job is in your hands. Sydney, we need you at judgeszone.com locking in your scores for Cam Sinclair. We're going to see exactly how far that trick can take him in the best trick competitions. Just a few seconds left to get your scores officially locked in until we can see exactly what it means for the rest of the competition.
What a way to open things up. Good score, 7.541 for Cam Sinclair. And that is your score to beat. Coming up next, it's Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue riding KX 450 all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, back in the States. And as he approaches the ramp, you know what to do. Let's get loud.
Jared LaRue coming in with a turn down win for you, Sydney. I don't know, we've got tough competition out of the track here today, but I think you all have the toughest job. We need you at judgeszone.com. We need to find out exactly what you guys thought of Jared LaRue's best trick, and if you think that he deserves to take out Cam Sinclair of that first place spot. We're totaling up the average of all of your scores and going to find out exactly what it means for our freestyle team. Let's take a look up at the video board.
There's a score to beat, 7.541. The score for Jared LaRue is just enough to be a new leader. Cam Sinclair hangs his head, but shows some good sportsmanship. We still have two more competitors to go. Up next, it's Callum Shaw. Right now to Queensland, you know what to do. Let's get wild, Sydney.
Callum Shaw absolutely throwing it down in the best trick competition. Keep up that volume. Well, we definitely heard what you guys thought, but don't forget, lock in the scores. Check it out on the replay. There's a Cordova and then there is a backflip. This is no easy move to pull off, so hopefully your volume is reflected in your scores at judgeszone.com. We started that timer already, so we're only seconds away from finding out exactly where Callum Shaw stands in the competition.
This is already one of the best trick competitions I've had the pleasure of witnessing in a while. There's your score to beat Jared LaRue, 8.004. The score for Callum Shaw is... We've got a new leader, 8.835, and we still have one more rider coming your way. Your final competitor, Chucky Norris. Chucky Norris riding on the Yamaha YZ250 representing Newcastle. Your final competitor here tonight. You know what to do. Let's make some noise for him.
Sydney, give it up for Chucky Norris. He's definitely turning up the heat in the best trick competition and making this no easy feat for his competitor. Callum Shaw, Chucky Norris on the replay. Check it out. So much air in that flip, and of course they've got to add that extra move, just increasing the difficulty of that ability. So I am so excited to see what you guys think. I just got word we've got the scores officially locked in.
That was unbelievable, the hang time. He was like slow motion at the apex of that jump. Will it be enough? There's your score to beat, 8.835. The score for Chucky Norris is...
get loud. In 3, 2, 1. Absolutely fantastic job, Sydney Monster Jam fans, but we still got 2 more trains. So I want us to be even louder than that first train. On our second train, we're going to show these freestyle motocross riders exactly what our Sydney Monster Jam fans are all about. Louder than that first train, Sydney, can we do it? Uh-oh, Sydney, I don't know if you can outdo yourself. That may have been the loudest one we've heard, but I'm gonna need the help of every single person in this stadium right now. I want the entire town to know that it is time for freestyle motocross. Monster Jam is in town, and you guys have got the volume to back it up. So let's show these freestyle motocross riders exactly how loud it can be for our third and final train. Sydney, you know what to do when you see that rider reach the top of the ramp. Congratulations, Sydney! You are one of the loudest cities we visit. Give it up one more time for our entire freestyle motocross team. Give it up for Chucky Norris, Cam Sinclair, Callum Shaw, and Sherry LaRue. Sydney, we cannot leave the track without talking to the winner of our best straight competition. Give it up for him one more time, Callum Shaw. Chucky, I'm not even realizing who's next to me. Chucky Norris, I'm so sorry. I want to congratulate you. I'm just stirring up the competition, you know? But it was a really close one. It really was. But you overall took the best straight competition. Chucky, you're here taking that win. What does it feel like to have all these Sydney fans behind you?
Oh man, it's awesome. Like running in a stadium with 50+ thousand people in it is a dream come true. The energy that from you guys just sends us that much bigger. And I'd like to take the time to thank Callum Shaw. He got a call at midnight last night. He's driven all the way from Brisbane overnight, barely slept, to get here and put on a show for the other guy that got injured. So yeah, well done Callum, you killed it. And thanks Sydney.
some noise for Chelsea Van Clean in El Toro Loco. Absolutely leaving it all out on the track for you Monster Jam fans, but scoring is open. You see the ribbon boards turn red, that's your cue to lock in your scores now for Chelsea Van Clean at JudgesZone.com.
It is Bulls on parade here in Sydney, Australia for Chelsea Van Cleave. A terrific ovation for that woman out on the track. It was a great freestyle run, and she almost had an unbelievable save at the very end if she could have just throttled through it. But either way, it's a great freestyle and a great score to open things up for El Toro Loco and Chelsea Van Cleave. 7.814, first place, and your score to beat.
How was it fire? How was it fire?
Take a look right here, and you can see that tire cut, and if she was just able to get enough momentum on the backside of that ramp, she would have been able to flip that Monster Jam truck completely over onto all 4 BKT tires, but once again, it's still an unbelievable run, and you look at the carnage. I know Monster Jam fans love to see some damage to those trucks, especially during the freestyle competition, and you can see pieces of El Toro Loco torn apart on the track, and again representing with a great score to beat. We still have 7 trucks to come here in the freestyle competition, but what a way to open things up from the rookie Chelsea Van Cleave. Heading into this competition, let's take a look at the BKT overall event standings. Remember, this is before anything happens here in freestyle, and what is on the line is a perfect game for Megalodon and Charlie Pocket. So far, we've had 2 competitions. He has won both. He's got 16 of the 24 points. That's what's on the line, and you can see Gravedigger still within shouting distance because he has been able to finish very close to the top as well, so he's only 3 points off the pace. And then Max D, with a bit of an outside chance, rounds out the top 3. Everybody else out here just trying to win the freestyle competition is a 3-dog race at the top between Megalodon, Gravedigger, and Max D as far as the BKT overall event championship here tonight is concerned. Competition is all in your hands at JudgesZone.com, and some of the things you want to look for are on the video board. First and foremost, a driver must complete at least 30 seconds of the run. Otherwise, they will not get a score at JudgesZone.com, and they will be automatically placed at the bottom of the freestyle leaderboard. After that, you're looking for creativity, flow, balance, momentum, using all of the obstacles that you see out on the track, and there are quite a few. You're looking for the technical moves, you're looking for the combinations, of course, kind of like what Charlie Pocket was talking about before with regards to having a technically sound but unbelievably exciting freestyle. And when we're talking about freestyle, we're always talking about that little bit extra, the wow factor, something that you have never seen before. That is what you are looking for in this competition, and whatever you like out of a Monster Jam freestyle. Either way, it is all are so heavy, and everything. The one from El Toro Loco, 6.055 second place right now for Bernard Light and the Amazing Spider-Man, but your score to beat will continue to belong to El Toro Loco.
Well, I am over in cruising, joined by none other than Chelsea Van Cleve, the driver of El Toro Loco. And Chelsea, I have to say, you started off this freestyle competition with an insane bar to reach. I mean, the fans were cheering you on throughout your
What a way to end the run for Miranda Kozad. The punctuation mark, the exclamation point is the big, and I do mean big time backflip. The air was absolutely incredible. You can see she landed hard on that rear left tire. But no matter, you will trade a planetary or an axle, whatever was busted, for a run like that. The score for Thor is... It's a beautiful night, but there is thunder and lightning here in Sydney. Thor now in your top spot, 9.192. One more time, Monster Jam fans, look at that elevation, at that rotation. Once again, she lands hard on that rear tire, but you will trade the break-ins, especially at the end of the night in freestyle, for a freestyle score in the 9s, and that's exactly what Miranda Kozad was able to do, and now she is in your top spot.
Well, one of the best places to be.
Coming next, Iron Man.
Give it up, Iron Man, take the track, bringing back to more freestyle action. scores now at judgeszone.com. We're going to find out what that means for Iron Man.
A lot to like right there from Brandon Arthur and Iron Man. A lot of great rhythm, hitting a lot of different obstacles along the way, hitting some big air, especially in that first jump that he hit right out of the gate. It was like he was shot out of a cannon. He kept that momentum rocking the entire run. The question is, will that combination, everything that you saw, everything that you're watching again on instant replay, will it be enough to give him the top spot? Let's find out. Not quite enough, 6.270, third place for Iron Man. Your score to beat still with Thor. What can you say about that man right there standing triumphantly on top of Max D? That was a great run from A to Z for Blake Ranger. Everything he was able to do just seemed to work. But will it be enough to top that score right there? 9.192. The score for Max D is... What a run! Let's execute, able to land and keep on driving to fill the clock. And after the backflip, some enormous air, the spikes come tumbling off of Max D. And he finishes in a flurry. What a run. First place, new leader, Max D, Lake Region. Second, the clock is paused. 52 seconds left on the clock. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been just given word by the Monster Jam officials that the run is over. It comes to an early end, leaving just about a minute on the clock for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Let's hear it one more time for him. Of course, that means scoring is open at judgeszone.com, and I know that's not the way Matt Cody likes to go out, but when you drive the truck as hard as he does, he pushes the absolute limit the way that he does. Sometimes that is going to happen. You saw that our recovery team hit the floor almost immediately and checked out that Monster Jam truck, and there's still so many of those individuals circling around it, making sure it is good to go. And then you see everybody else down the leaderboard just a little bit. Going to second, El Torello rounds out your top three. Two more trucks still to compete here tonight. Coming up next, two-time Guinness World Record holder, Barry Moosauer, Black Panther. Just a second, the clock is paused. 38 seconds. And I've just been given word by the Monster Jam officials that unfortunately the run has come to an end for Black Panther and Bari Musawwir. It is a broken sway bar, which means he cannot continue. Hard to tell exactly where it went, but it is broken. He leaves about 40 seconds on the clock, and that means scoring is open at JudgesZone.com. For Bari Musawwir and for Black Panther as he looks to close out the event here the same way he did last weekend with a freestyle win. Leaving time on the clock may come back to hurt him. Of course, you can't control the break-ins to those Monster Jam trucks. Let's see what you came up with. 6.339. The time on the clock definitely came into play right there. That will not be enough. The top spot in the score beat is still with Max D. Your final competitor here tonight. He's going for the sweep of the competition. He's going for the perfect game. He is 20-time freestyle world finals champion. Charlie
right now, he's crew chief on headset, communicating with him inside that Monster Jam truck. The recovery team is heading out there. However, it looks like he's still strapped in. As long as he keeps those buckles buckled, he will be able to continue if the truck can in fact go. That's what our USHRA tech officials are doing right now. They're going to see if they can diagnose what's going on with the truck. One of the members of the recovery team there working on perhaps the kill switch on the back. See if that truck can get power. While the other makes their way around to the front, trying to communicate with Charlie Butler. He is fired, ladies and gentlemen. Monster Jam fans, as soon as that recovery cart drives off, he will be able to continue. He's going for the perfect game. 17 seconds left. Let's see if we can pump him up. Cindy, what do you say?
Put your pins together for Charlie Bucket in Megalodon. Bringing the drama for sure. Locking your scores down at judgezone.com. 20 seconds is on the clock.
You're down to less than 20 now, probably around 10 seconds left. As you take a look at that rotation, the air, it was picture perfect to the very end. It's almost like it bounced just a little bit too hard when you landed on those tires. Either way, I'd love to see a Charlie Bucket backflip because they look so good 99% of the time. The question is, did he do enough to earn the freestyle win and the overall red championship? Let's find out. There's your score to beat. That's the Blake Ranger, 9.517, the score.